Hey there, everybody. My name is Bob Deasy, and I'm with Magnolia Properties here in lovely New Smyrna Beach. And I'm here to present you the Oceanwalk September 2023 Real Estate Market Report, where I give you an overview of what's been going on in the Oceanwalk community as far as sales, listings, and the general real estate climate. So let's jump into it. Here I am. I remember that day I took that picture. It was a cold December day in Florida, believe it or not, and I was ready to jump into that hot tub. But speaking of photographs, I do my own photography, and I'm not like a lot of real estate agents that just take it with an iPhone or whatever and post it. I actually come in with professional equipment. I have a drone. I do 3D tours. I do video. And come in and do all that. And that makes a real big difference. So if you're listing a property and you want a professional look, not something that somebody's kid did, or like I said, some real estate agents just come in and snap pictures with their iPhones. You really want something that looks good, because a lot of real estate research is done by consumers on their phones, believe it or not. And they're awake at 2 a.m, and you really want to have something that stands out. So if you hire me to list your property, not only do I do a lot of other great things for you, I also provide incredible media, which makes a big difference in getting your property noticed. Anyway, I'm going on too much. So let's jump into this market report and let you know what's been going on. I get my information from a few sources. One is Florida Realtors, and the other one is the National Association of Realtors. And sometimes the information is a little bit conflicting, but it's close enough where it's decent and it'll give you an idea what's going on. So every month I like to start off with, is it a buyer's or seller's market? And if you've been following me, you'll see that little inverted triangle in the middle of the page there used to be quite a bit over to the left side, and it's been inching over slowly, and finally it's in that light blue area where it's a balanced market, which means deals can go anyway. A lot of it depends on what it's listed at, how many properties are out there on the market. So it's becoming more of a buyer's market. Buyers have a lot more choices. Buyers, aside from having to deal with the high interest rates, which is really hurting a lot of us, Oceanwalk is a little more of a unique thing, where a lot of the deals done in Oceanwalk are cash deals, so you don't have to deal with that. So another reason to have a really good looking property, really great photography, and you want to have a good value. So anyway, inventory has been creeping up. You can see it's up 30% month over month. We have about 5.5, 6 months of inventory in here. List to sold price, that's just for August, it's 96%. And median days in the month of August, that means the days from when it's listed to the days when it goes to contract is 36 days. And the median sold price is $535,000, which is a pretty healthy mix of 3 and 2 bedrooms, I would venture to say. Again, this median estimated value, this is like all properties, and this shows Oceanwalk is the top line, and the next one is New Smyrna Beach, Volusia County in Florida. You can see you Oceanwalk folks are in the above average territory, and but a couple things going on. Values have gone down a little bit over the past few months, and if you look at these graphs or this chart, you can see that things are kind of flat, maybe just taking a little slight nosedive, not a terrible nosedive, but still year over year they're up 6.5%. So properties keep increasing in value here. So it's never a bad time to buy. It's just, what are your circumstances, and do you want to own a beautiful second home or make this your permanent resident? I'm happy to help you with that. Anyway, moving along, what we have in this chart is, this is Oceanwalk specific. This is the number of active listings, and that's in blue, and the number of sales is in green. And you actually use these two statistics to get your number of, your buyers or sellers market. And you can see it's been pretty flat over the past 2 to 3 months. Literally, when I do these charts, I pull it from our local multiple listing service, and you can see things haven't changed much. So they're ticking along. It's not great, but if you look at the big picture, this goes all the way back to 2018. You can see even right before the pandemic, things were a lot worse. So things have been ticking along since the pandemic, but bottom line is you want to see that green line come up. So we're hoping for that, and there's 4 pending right now in the market, so we'll see how those turn out. Moving along, this is something I get from Sun Stats, which is Florida Realtor Service. And this particular chart is Beachside, New Smyrna Beach, 32169, which is Beachside as well as the North Causeway area, which would include Riverwalk as well as all the other condos and homes over there. Closed sales, you can see, are down 30% year over year. Again, slowing market. Median sale price is down as well, about 5%. Active inventory is up, again, pointing to a buyer's market. Cash sales still pretty strong, even though they're down quite a bit from a year ago. That number varies month to month, so some months it could be flat, but still 60% cash sales, as I was alluding to, are pretty good, and a lot of people buy in Oceanwalk with cash. New listings up 57% from a year ago. Again, favors the buyers. And time to contract is up, taking a little longer for things to get a offer. So that's 36 days, and the time to have it go to be sold is about 67 days. So that's a little bit longer. Anyway, here is a list I compile for you all every month. This is, as of today, the current listings, which are active listings, which are in green. Pending are those that have an offer on them. And then the blue ones are the ones that have sold in the past 60 days. So you can get an idea looking at this as to what your property might be like. The actual number for price per square foot is going to be a lot less than what you would see here. You could see, if you go down to the sold ones, you can see the averages of cost per square foot is under 300, except for 1 or 2 of them. So that's going to be under, but up above, you're going to see cost per square foot is in the low $300, maybe between about $315, $320 per square foot. So on this particular chart, the percentage of sales per square foot versus listing price for sold price is 93%, which is a little different than the chart that I showed you previously. But this is current. The chart there that I showed you previously was from the previous months. Anyway, 4 2-bedrooms listed, and we have 12 3-bedrooms on the market, a couple of big ones, a couple $950,000 ones that are pending, and that's going to make, if they sell in October, which it looks like it could very well be, that's going to skew the numbers up for that month. And average days in the market is 77 days, and that's for Oceanwalk. All right, this list, you can see that red box. When you click on this chart in my email, it'll give you a larger version of that list. So if you wanted to look a little closer at what these things are, rather than have to study it on the screen, you'll have the ability to do that. Okay, folks, thank you so much for taking the time to view this video. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, you need an appraisal, you need, well, not a real appraisal, but a market valuation, I'm happy to do that. Give me a call, and we can chat. And if you want to put your property on the market, of course, I would help you with that. Okay, I do have buyers out there looking for Oceanwalk properties as well. So people tend to look for some very specific things. Otherwise, would have bought by now. So if you have something, give me a call. I'll let you know if I could hook up one of my buyers with you. All right, folks, thank you so much. Have a great September, and I'll talk to you in next month at the end of October. Bye-bye.